Shady's back. Okay, yeah, no, that was terrible. I like in my head, I imagined that to sound a lot better because I thought it'd be funny to open up the vlog with that since I moved to LA. As soon as I tell people I'm from Detroit, they make an 8 Mile or Eminem reference, and I have no fucking clue what they're talking about. So yeah, that was embarrassing. Yeah, so by the way, I moved to LA, and I definitely did vlog my whole trip, driving from Detroit to LA with the 3 cats. But you see what happened was I couldn't get like everything on my memory card on my MacBook. I was having issues, and then Isadora, my blindy who's behind that curtain, decided to chew up my memory card. The 64 gig, not the 32 gig. So, yeah. Today is day 7 of coronavirus. Yes, I tested positive for COVID on Thursday, like this past Thursday, right? And this is the second time I've had it. The first time I had it, it was March, so it was like right when everything happened, and it was when like there was limited testing before masks everywhere all the time were a thing, and it was when I like flew from Detroit out here, and I remember like the first couple days I got a sore throat, and then one day I had like a bunch of things lined up, and I only went to the meeting with the agency that like I was in contact with for months, but I felt like death. I couldn't, like everything that I ate went right through me. I had like really bad diarrhea. Sorry, that's a lot, but it's a COVID symptom. And like I had a slight cough, I was pretty congested, but I lost my taste and my smell for a couple of days, right? Only for like 2 or 3 days, and I just remember that weekend, like I was in bed, Austin and Tony were in London, and me and Montana just bugged it out in bed because I felt like death, okay? I never get sick, so when I do, I'm probably way more fucking dramatic than I need to be. So I got home, like back home to Detroit, and like I called the health department, and they were like, well, you're not high risk, so we can't test you. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then after I moved here, I was house partying with friends, and they were like, yeah, so-and-so have the antibodies, and they lost their taste and smell for a couple days. And I was like, yo, same, I definitely had it. So you know, this whole time I'm like, I already had it, can't get it again, blah, blah, blah. I was exposed to somebody who had it. So like 2 weeks ago, like a week and a half ago, it was like a Thursday, and said person was like, yeah, like I don't feel good, like my body aches, I have chills, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, you need to go get tested. And they're like, I don't want to go get tested. I'm like, listen, dude, like you're high risk, and you'll spread this shit to people, so you need to go get tested. Next day, gets tested, texts me, is like, yo, Deb, I'm positive, you need to go get tested. I'm literally sitting in a restaurant waiting for an interview, so I'm like, fuck. I text the few people I've been around, I'm like, yo, so-and-so tested positive, watch out for symptoms, I'm going to get tested after this interview. Go get tested, I'm negative, I'm like, okay, bet. You know, I get the job on the spot. Next day, you know, I'm training. I trained for like the next 4 days consecutively, and like I noticed that like my body hurts in weird places, and like I'm having like frequent headaches, and I'm like overly tired. I'm like, oh, maybe like my body just isn't like adjusting to like me like working a serving job and being on my feet again. That's the stupidest thing ever. I work out literally, okay, well, since like the pandemic, I don't work out like every day, but like 5 out of 7 days, like I'm active, exercising, working out, and I'm healthy as shit. Like I take hella vitamins every day. So whatever. Wednesday night, last Wednesday, so a week from today, was my first day on the floor. I get home with my salmon salad. It's like 2:40 in the morning. Go in the bathroom, take the makeup wipe to the face, the other like makeup remover cleanser to my face, shower, come in here, sit down, and start eating my salmon, and I can't fucking taste it. And I was like, gotta be kidding me. And like, on my way into work, I stopped at a gas station and got like an 8-ounce Red Bull and chugged it before I got to work. And I remember it tasted like this smell of throw up. And I was like, something wrong with this fucking Red Bull? No, it's just my taste buds going off on me, or like turning off on me because I have fucking coronavirus. So Thursday, I wake up, I have like Thursday and Friday off, supposed to work the weekend, and I go get tested. No fever, positive. So the person I got it from keeps telling me that I didn't get it from it. No, I'm not even gonna go there right now, but nobody else, like the 3 people I've been around, nobody has it, nobody has symptoms, and at work, I have a face mask, a face shield, and gloves on. Yeah, whatever. So, you know, I need to call my work, tell them, yeah, whatever, coronavirus, can't work, yada yada. Okay, cool. We'll check on you. Dope. I'm living in Airbnbs in LA right now because it's just the smartest thing to do, so I don't have to worry about furniture or anything since I didn't have like an actual job. So like, I'm like, okay, do I go get tested tomorrow since like my taste and my smell are kind of coming back? Like, I don't have any of the other symptoms anymore. No more body aches, no more shortness of breath, no more headaches, no more tiredness, you know? Like, no, maybe I should just wait till Sunday, Monday, whatever. Well, like the last 4 or 5 days, my armpits have been fucking itching, okay? Like, so bad. So I'm like, okay, well, this is weird. You know, like, I'm not using new deodorant. I wasn't even wearing deodorant for days because I couldn't smell anything. So I'm like, whatever, you know, I'm by myself. And so, like, today I wake up and it's just so bad and it's in both armpits. I go to the bathroom, look in the mirror. Yo, look. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay, listen, you guys are on my tripod, but like my fucking ring light, I don't know what happened. It's not working, but there's a big fucking rash in my armpit. You can kind of see it, right? And then like I have all these dots. I don't know if you guys can see that. I have like all these dots on my chest. Yeah, I don't know. Every day there's more. My head itches so bad. My face was like flaking, and I was like, a couple days ago, I was like, what's going on with my face? Like, again, no new products. Like, typically don't have dry skin. Sometimes usually I have more oily skin, right? So I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I'm like researching like things, and there's like nothing that I see that says like how to help these rashes, but it's definitely a COVID thing that you get these skin manifestations, right? My feet are discolored. Okay, I don't have those rashes, thank God, you know, and also thank God that like I'm not on a ventilator and I'm not like dying like in bed, can't move, because like I'm by myself, like what would I do, right? And like, I don't know. I can't believe I've got it twice. And like everybody's like, no, that's not true. And like literally the day after I tested positive, so like this past Friday, like CDC's like, you're only immune for 3 months. So I'm like, are you serious? And then it's like, if you get it again, it won't be as bad. So I'm like, okay, well that makes perfect sense, because last time I had the same symptoms, but like 10 times worse. The only thing that wasn't worse was my taste and my smell. I didn't lose it for as long. Like now it like works when it wants to. It's really weird. Like this like virus is so weird. Like a couple days ago, I'd like call it COVID fits, where like I felt like I was like gonna pass out. I'd have extreme hot flashes. Like I had to sit and focus on my breathing because it like got hard to breathe out of nowhere, pounding headache, and like it would last for like an hour or two, and then I'd be fine, and then it would happen again. Thank God I'm not having those anymore, because it was just like, shit, is this gonna get worse? But like these skin manifestations, like what does that mean? Like what like steps do I have to take And like, what do I have to monitor myself to know if I'm gonna have these long-term effects of COVID? And like, I do notice since like March, I have had like really like extreme memory loss and like confusion sometimes, and like that's a long-term effect. But it's like all these liver problems and like heart problems and like other like cognitive issues that like it can cause long-term. I'm like, okay, what do I look for? Like, do I go to a doctor and be like, yo, I had coronavirus, what do I do? And I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Like this is day 7. I told myself I was gonna make this video, I think like the second day I was sick, right? Here we are 5 days later, and like I finished How to Get Away with Murder. Like actually, like I'm like oddly super upset that like I can't, like there's no more episodes. I don't want to watch any Netflix. I don't want to read any books. I don't want to write in my journal. I don't want to write poems. Like I did a candle spell the other night and like set a mini fire on the fucking mantle, and I don't know how I'm gonna have to explain that to the host. Like, I have a flat tire and I can't do anything about it because I have coronavirus. So like, I used to be a shit show, right? Like back in the day, you know. Now I just always say like, I graduated from shit show to hot mess, and if I'm ever not a hot mess, something's wrong. Well, something's really fucking wrong, because I feel like I'm back to a fucking shit show. I did start an Etsy store though, so that's kind of cool, but no sales yet. It's okay though, it's all good. Yeah, so I'll post a video tomorrow about more juicy shit about my life in LA so far. I don't know who decided to move in the middle of the pandemic. Oh yeah, me. Actually, I saw on Bumble that there are a few people, like a few guys who moved here during the pandemic, you know, great minds that like, no, just kidding, we didn't match. Who am I? I'm on a dating app. It's because of fucking coronavirus, because I'm bored. So yeah, guys. Peace and love. Thanks for watching Diamond Dev. Sorry I look like shit. I did put in earrings and a necklace on for you guys though, so you're welcome. Okay, I definitely forgot to say comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I also want to add in that I definitely should never, like, blow kisses or wink. Yeah. Thanks.